I wrote something and I'm going to read off of it. I am a better writer than a speaker. The truth is, I am occupying a space that would be better occupied by a person of color. However, since our staff members are understandably exhausted by yet another chapter of American racist injustice, I'll hold the space to support them. It's important to hold the space today and honor the grief, indignation, heartbreak, and exhaustion felt by the family of Breonna Taylor since her life was stolen from them, felt by the nation in the months that followed, and felt by women of color whose own experiences and fears got triggered and re-triggered as each new piece of news came in, which was news that was for some of us a wake-up call, but for many more a familiar and tired trope of American culture. Some say that this is a shameful part of our history, but the double tragedy of Breonna Taylor's death is that her murderers and those who exonerated them of legal guilt have repeatedly and throughout history and to this very day displayed a shameless disregard for the lives of Black people and for true justice, especially when Black lives are victims of the very justice system meant to protect them. This ruling came down on the same date as the killers of Emmett Till were allowed to walk free, 65 years apart. This ruling echoed the blatantly unjust rulings in the murders of Michael Brown, Eric Garner, Philandro Castile, Freddie Gray, Tamir Rice, Sandra Bland, Alton Sterling, Terrence Crutcher, and too many more. The ruling was delayed by efforts to obstruct facts and twist the truth and shift blame onto the victims. This ruling echoed the deaths of so many Black women who have suffered at the hands of members of the police and judicial system: Brittany Danielle McLean, Latasha Nicole Walton, Nina Adams, Pamela Shante Turner, Tatiana Cookies Jefferson, Priscilla Slater. These are names from just the past 2 years. The list goes on and on. As a school, we are called to now do our work more fiercely than ever before, to question and reshape our curriculum, to examine our own policies and practices that feed into long-held racist beliefs, to explore novel ways of truly preparing our students for the reality of American life, to disrupt the myths that we ourselves may have grown up with, and to face the reality of American life ourselves. We need to love our kids and teach them how to love and value themselves, how to work together and build community, how to make their voices heard even when they have to fight for it, and how to arm themselves for that fight. We need to equip them with the strength, courage, and discernment to decode a world that distributes both its wealth and its brutal punishments very unfairly, so that they can navigate that world and be successful in it. We need to teach them how to be proud of their heritage. We need to honor their histories, and we need to recognize the ugly layers of American history that echo the state of our country today. It's a hard fight, but every fight is hard. Let's not just arbitrarily say the words Black Lives Matter, but live the words through the actions we take, the policies we fight, the changes we push to make, and the voices that we choose to amplify. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Anderson.